Welcome back to the Cheekcast Podcast, episode 6 of season 2, where we don't come in with notes ready at all. That's the reason we made season 2. Literally because we don't come prepared anymore. And we just freeball.
Not at all.
This is literally, I'm recording this live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Obrodo. Imagine advertising your own Twitch while you're on Twitch. It's weird. So there are people here, so if you hear us talking to responding to questions that you can't see or hear, I'll try and read them out before we respond to it.
Hold on, Bubble. You know, that's
because I'm reading chat.
That's low-key kind of genius. It's like an ad company saying buy ad space, like in a TV commercial. Like that's next level.
That's based, right? All right, let me get. So we were about to get into it, but first off, I was going to say, let me go to Twitter to look up topics because Twitter's, it's really easy to find what I'm looking for. I can see what's trending and then be like, oh, it's a good topic to talk, and we talk about it, right? Like the aliens thing. But Twitter's no longer Twitter, right? It's called X. And I'm not sure still why he did that, to be honest.
Social media formerly known as Twitter. I mean, he's lucky that DMX is dead, because if DMX knew that he was coming back, that he stole his name, he'd have got his ass whooped.
Did you hear what happened to the guy?
X would be.
Did you hear? Did you hear what the guy who owned the original Twitter handle X? He made his account probably 2 weeks after Twitter was made, and his name was just @X, and Twitter just stole it from him.
Wow. I mean,
they literally took the account, moved all their info into it, including their followers, and then gave him some other name. And then offered him some merch for it. And they're saying that his username is at minimum worth 10 grand. Just because you can't make single digit like that.
Right.
Anymore. And they're like, you just took it from him and said, do you just want some X merch?
I mean, that's kind of the shitty thing, is that they are within their right to do that, but that's fucked up. So.
They are, and people were like, it's literally in their TOS. That it's branding.
It's just morally.
Oh yeah,
it is. It's morally shitty.
It's morally. It's like not just shitty. It's like a Walmart bathroom.
Speaking of Walmart bathroom,
what are you? Dude,
we were in Montgomery the other day.
Man, I don't want to talk about that. It was so.
I think the people deserve to hear.
I had shit, okay, and it was we were in Montgomery a little over a week ago. Shut up, Thomas.
So stupid. Continue.
We were over. We went to go take Shayla to get her mass tumor removed off her leg. Right, mass, whatever, not mass. So we just decided to bust a bunch of shit out, and I was waiting for a doctor's appointment for my eyes, and I had to poop. And I'm like, I can't go to a gas station. There's nowhere close. And it's like one of those emergency ones where it's about to flood out. Like it's about to open a sewer's gate. Like, right. And I'm like, okay, we just got to go. There's a Walmart in the same plaza. So we go to the Walmart. Bro. God.
Getting real close to the listeners right now.
The soap dispensers had duct tape on top of them. So they just didn't work. There was just nothing there. You saw in Discord, there's a picture in IRL chat of me locking the door with a plunger because the door didn't have a lock. and
this man just wedged a fucking plunger up in the lock. I stole the
plunger from the other stall and shoved it into the lock, into the door handle, so it didn't move. And there was just another guy in there just pissing the other, like just walking out of the stall pissing. I'm like,
that man did nothing wrong. Okay.
And I'm like, and he just looks at me, and I have the plunger, and I go, I just got like a fucking door. And I just shut the door, and he just shrugged and kept moving. And I was like, I sit down, I start, I do my business, whatever. The dispenser was broken, so they were in there, but they didn't spin. So I had to pull it full force to get it to come out, and the thing just popped out. And it was just, it wasn't, I didn't tell Lisa that part. It wasn't really a toilet dispenser thing. It was just a piece of metal that they just had in there to hold the roll in. So I had to break the damn thing to get the toilet paper out. And I got it, finished that, went to go wash my hands. They had the dryers, but they didn't work. They had no paper towels, and they had 3 soap dispensers. And the first 2 were just duct taped over because they were like the ones that came out from the bottom of the sink. And
You haven't mentioned the best part yet.
What was the best part?
That while you were sitting there,
I completely forgot about that.
Help!
Oh yeah, I literally sat down, and within 10 seconds, the lights turned off, and I pooped in the dark. I turned my flashlight on.
Yeah, Kermit remembered.
I forgot about the idle lights. Oh my god, that made the trip so much worse. And then the soap was just a soft soap manual pump container that you get from the dollar store. It was in the corner. I was like, bet.
They didn't even take it from their own store. They straight up went next door to the Dollar Tree.
Like cheaper. Yeah. And I walked out of that bitch and said, I'm never going in that bitch ever again.
We needed to share that with the world.
All because Thomas mentioned poop in Walmart bathrooms.
I mean, it was a wild segue. You went from my eyes hurt to locking yourself in a toilet in the dark with a plunger.
Yeah, I took those within.
No, I think it was. I took those
within like 20 to 30 seconds of each other too. As I showed him the plunger, and then right as I sent the photo, I look up and lights turn off. Oh, all right. That was a good first start, right? That was a good first story. It's going to be another story time, isn't it?
We still never did our
tier lists that people keep requesting, and we never do that.
Never did that.
It's hard because it's hard to pick. Out of every game that ever exists, it's hard to pick. Because then people get upset because a lot of people are blinded by nostalgia when the current games are just
for its time, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is that's what people say? It's for its time, but no, it's not that time anymore.
Yeah, it's like 9:30. It's not that time, fam.
So what's our first topic from the Twitter universe? Excuse me, X universe.
I thought I had stuff written down that we could talk about, but I know we have the aliens, right? Everybody's talking about the aliens are trending like crazy because some credible source came out and started talking about aliens.
I want a goth alien GF.
A big tentacle goth GF.
Oh, hell yeah.
But my problem with that is you're just not presenting me with no evidence, dog. Like I understand he works for the government. He's credible, blah blah blah. But
I mean, not a lot of people that work for the government are necessarily credible. I mean,
that's true.
I mean, you call him out like that.
Nobody can see me doing a big chest, arms out thing. Put your chin in your neck. I'm the mouse. I'll stop being dumb.
Yeah. Oh, random side note, just for anybody who didn't know. It looks that Nicki Minaj is coming to
Oh, hell yeah.
What? Why Nicki Minaj? What is...
And yeah, in case anyone wants to look that up, yeah, that's fun.
Why?
What's
you know?
Does her the little video that they made for her, does it involve her dropping a low? Like,
I was trying to figure out if it involves her twerking.
Do I need to restart my Call of Duty subscription?
Shit, I might fuck around by Call of Duty.
No, I'm Gucci.
Need that new skin, absolutely. In other news,
Diablo 4 still sucks.
Oh Diablo man, that's a good one, man. Oh boy, if you've been around, we fucked around with Diablo for a while, but not recently at all. If you haven't even looked up anything about what happened, essentially they just nerfed. People are saying it's about a 50% damage decrease across the board.
It's good.
Imagine, and you're because they're just I guess they just assumed that's what people wanted.
I mean, they
They're
knew
like,
it wasn't what people
Yes,
wanted, but
because us saying there's no content, they said, you know what? Let's slow it down.
you
Yeah,
guys are just blowing
okay,
through all
bet.
the
Make
content.
everything harder.
they're like, bet, okay, bet.
Yeah, the content was over at 50. I don't care what they say. Like, the content was over at
Content was over at
They
44.
need to do more. Like, yeah, whenever you get to that point, it was over.
Once you beat the game, and then you realize real quick that damn.
And it's because they put so much of the late game, like your character build, into the little Paragon boards, but like they started at 50 and it took forever to level, so they don't even start getting like decent until like 75. I think that was as far as I got.
And now you're locked in to that world tier. Period. Like you can't do tier 3 until you're
You know that, right,
you
Thomas?
Can't do tier 4 until
That is
you're 70.
dumb.
Yeah. So if
You
you
can't do it before
like when I
anymore.
did it at 49, when you boosted us through it, we couldn't do that anymore. We'd have to hit 50, and then we can't touch World Tier 4 until we're level 70.
That's dumb. That's so stupid.
I don't know what they're doing.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm waiting for the next announcement to be shutting down Diablo 3 servers.
Oh, I wanted to update you too. It's actually Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, and Snoop Dogg coming to Call of Duty.
Well, they had already announced Snoop. I thought he was already in it.
Snoop, Nicki, and 21. I don't know why 21 Savage. Like, why him?
One of these things is not like the other.
21.
He's the decoy.
Yeah, he just stands off to the side of the game and just yells ad libs.
21, no cap.
21.
21, round and push, no keys. That's what he does. Epic Games has partnered with Tencent. Since we're talking about video games.
Yeah, I don't like
Epic Games has
like
partnered with Tencent and given Tencent a 40% stake in their company.
40%. That's probably a majority.
I would assume that's why it's a big deal.
I can't wait to see Titanfall 3, where chicks the robots got big titties. Like
the robots got they sell cosmetics.
Yeah, but no, Thomas. But you gotta pay to see those titties. Otherwise, it's just like flat. You gotta pay.
If nobody
for
can
that
see
DLC.
that Epic cares about the money, they just got bought out by Tencent. Like, come, brother.
Did you just say come, brother?
They said, who has the most money, Steam or Tencent?
Tencent, I think.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Wild. And then on top of that, Tencent has is the parent company of Techland now. And you know me, I love Dying Light, and that's Techland.
It's scary.
Oh, that means the next game that comes out is going to be fucking butt cheeks.
Sadly,
Dying Light 3, but all the zombies are just thick.
Thomas said, Thomas is the guy in the comment section saying this game sucks, no sex.
That's exactly Thomas.
Can't sex the counter.
Table Chan won't respond to me.
Yep. That's it.
Oh. Thomas has been giggling the whole stream. Do I have anything else? I did. You know what? Did I write anything down? I had stuff I was going to write down. Season 2 is we're doing really good.
We're all over the place.
Oh, random side note as well. I read that CD Projekt Red, who I like, but I'm not like the largest fan of. I know some people are diehard. I'm not. Apparently, they are laying off 100 people in the next 6 to 9 months or something.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
I mean, I'm assuming they're underperforming and not making enough money. Is what
They've
I
been
would assume.
working on the DLC for Cyberpunk for like a year and a half.
Yeah, and once it's out, they're just gonna can 100 people. Oh man, I don't. I have a feeling some games out there that don't like sustainably make money, since the framework of how games make money has changed. It's not just buy once and then occasionally buy DLCs. It's all about skins and whatnot. For the amount of money that designers and stuff get paid now, they're paid way more than they used to 20 years ago. And it's an in-demand job. I have a feeling that they just can't afford to pay designers and programmers and testers and social media
Speaking
teams
of making money,
and all those things.
Remnant.
Yeah, and that's why all the game
Put in
developers
dog
are going
skins.
to skin-based. Yeah, just
Make it a
monetize
corgi.
everything.
Tell us to buy it instantly.
I'll buy 3 of them.
That's true. Everybody has their limits, you know. But I don't know. I have a feeling that they're just not profitable enough anymore.
Not even a side note, a main note. The Red Dead Redemption remaster is actually real, if you didn't know that.
Did you not
I
see
did,
my
but I'm
post
just
in
letting other
Discord?
people know that it's real.
I'm talking to the listener. Did you not see my post in Discord the other day?
No.
Damn it,
And they
Thomas.
confirmed that a release date is going to be fall of this year. So they're saying within the next couple months it'll come out. But everybody's worried they're going to make the same mistake and remaster it like they did San Andreas, which turned out really fucking bad.
I don't remember it being that bad, but I could be wrong.
I don't either. I never touched it though. They said it didn't look terrible, but was extremely buggy, and whatever port they had on PC was apparently really bad.
Oh, wasn't that the one where like if you took the taxi cab and you went left and right really quickly at the right angle, it made the car bigger?
I mean, it could.
That would be hilarious.
I hope that's real. I really do.
It is.
Fucking...
Go look it up. I mean, maybe not right now, but
hold up. Not that GTA isn't a good topic, but I want to circle back real quick to Diablo. Thomas, did you read that they revealed why they didn't have more storage slots available?
No, I did not. This is gonna be funny though.
Yeah, so it turns out every time you interact or see another player character on screen, you're actually loading their full inventory. What? So they didn't have the bandwidth.
Who the fuck are you hiring?
The 2 tabs? I don't know how.
What does that even mean?
So literally every time you interact with another player character on screen, your system is physically loading all the gear they have on their player character and all the gear they have. I'm
gonna tell you how to fix that in one easy little sentence. You fix the whole thing, you have to re-engineer shit. Just lazy load parts of people's inventory. That way, until they actually go and look at the goddamn inventory, it doesn't actually pull data back.
Yeah, that makes sense. So they said they're giving us another tab soon. I don't know what patch. I don't remember. I read an article about it. But they're going to give us another tab, but they're trying to come up with a solution so they can give us a full wardrobe.
How creepy it would be if somebody just PM'd you, hey, I like that thing that you got in your storage, 2nd tab, 3rd row, 5th item over. Shit looking real fancy.
You got your tabs named weird shit too, and
But that's the thing. The system's loading it, but we can't physically see it. So that's just wasted data. Just going. It's just going nowhere.
To not partition your responses
like
correctly is also just ridiculous. Like, explains how the game load. Like,
I read that and I about shit a brick. I'm like, how y'all had another game though. How did you only see a handful of people on screen anyways, and you're telling me that somehow when you design the game to have sharding, it just loads everyone's I don't even understand how your inventory is not a separate area.
I don't know how they managed to go from Diablo 3 to Diablo 4 and like it literally make everything work. I don't understand how understand how they did that. Probably
really...
because people don't work there. The people that made Diablo 3 don't work there anymore. So they're
probably...
like, dude, the people who made D3 saw D4. They're like, I mean,
I can do this better.
I mean, what did you expect? Like, oh, it's a system I made. They don't know how to recreate it. Damn, it's crazy.
It's mind-boggling to me, but yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if I posted that in the Discord or not, but I read that and I was baffled at that explanation. I mean, granted, I appreciate transparency from the company. I value that, them going, hey, this is actually why there's a problem. We're telling you this. The answer is embarrassing for them, but whatever. Hopefully they fix that.
Somebody who did a before and after post of like the campfire dev discussions, like how they looked at the first one and how they look now. And they look so happy at the beginning. And now you look at them, they all look so dejected through the entire thing. I was like, shit.
I mean, for good reason too, because it's rough.
Dude, just buy Minecraft Dungeons.
Minecraft Dungeons do be a vibe, though.
So you gotta do. Buy this game right here. I'm gonna show it to you on stream. You guys can't hear. You guys can't see this in the podcast. So buy this game. This game right here. It's a great game.
Minecraft Dungeons Remastered.
Super fun. Is it not? It's probably not on sale though. Probably wait till sale. Grant, it's $20. Wait for a sale and then buy this version. One of these two.
And the DLC is pretty fun.
Gives you so much more stuff than Diablo 4. You spend less money and get more content than Diablo 4 currently has in it.
Somehow. I don't even know how, but it's true.
The Diablo 4 Battle Pass, it doesn't have a confirm option, so people have been buying it accidentally.
No way. No.
I'm pretty sure that's actually something they can get sued for.
I think so.
That's so fucking funny, dude. That's so funny.
It's just such a disaster.
That's 76 so fucking... was a different company.
Good God. Oh, and did you guys see that Fortnite in big moves for their adult audience is doing like a crossover with Futurama?
Oh yeah, because I saw a fucking TikTok today and it was a Futurama clip and everybody said, "Look, it's a guy from Fortnite." I'm like, "It's fucking Fry." I'm like,
no.
"Is Fry in Fortnite?" I might have to fuck around and get off Fortnite and buy Fry though.
No, I'm not even
real,
joking. Though, I'm gonna, they're definitely trying to get their older audience, and
I'm gonna get on and go. I'm gonna get on and go buy. I'm like, if I could play as
Bender,
they look just like the
dude,
show.
Bender and Fry.
Yeah, Bender's on there.
I'm fucking.
Bender, Fry, and Leela, and you can get golden Bender.
Fucking Leela, I don't fucking care about that. But Fry and Bender didn't.
His Bender's weapon, his axe, is a girder. The Bender.
Dude, that's so awesome. With Nibbler back bling. Hold the fucking phone, brother. Hold on. Hold on.
The Nibbler backpack, yeah.
Foxy, let's go.
Hold on.
This is a Fortnite stream
dude,
now.
Fuck, I'm gonna do. I'm streaming Fortnite.
Yeah, it actually looks.
Fuck, I don't
really
remember my sign-in information.
Heard about that.
Never mind. I'm not doing this right now.
I really do wish though. I do wish that they had a Zoidberg on there because that would be so funny to run around the map as Zoidberg.
You can only run diagonally.
What would his melee weapon be? Only diagonally.
His melee weapon literally just be his claws. Like,
dude, I have to fucking reinstall Fortnite just to go buy this skin.
For real, it looks so good. I'm tempted. Not gonna lie.
Zoidberg can only build with mud instead of wood.
Mud and sand.
Oh my God.
He
It
builds
looks good,
sand
though. It
castles.
looks good.
Apparently, Fortnite no build is a big vibe.
It is.
I
That's
hear
mostly what
everybody
people are
talk
doing
about
now.
Fortnite no build being really fun. Maybe I'll see if I can find somebody one of these days. Like, I see Zombie ask all the time. Maybe I'll play with him one day. And play a Fortnite
Yeah.
no build, because fuck building, bro.
Maybe I'll play one day.
Woo!
Not that bad. I can aim.
It's been preparing the Epic's Games launcher for about 2 minutes now, so I don't think
Oh,
it's gonna. They're
God.
sending my information to Tencent.
I haven't. They definitely are.
That's what they're doing.
They said, "Oh boy, there's a lot of data here." It's gonna take a
Speaking of
second."
data, they just posted more data of Apex. There are now 1.5 million masters on all platforms.
It just keeps on going up, doesn't it?
I'm about to fuck around. I'm about to fuck around and get on and get masters real quick.
I mean, just give yourself 2 weeks, you'll be on Masters. Like, it apparently everyone is getting there. I'm watching people that are actual Preds play with Masters, and these Masters play like they're in gold. Like, they don't play well, and they're there. They're getting shit on, but they're still in those lobbies. It's crazy.
I'm gonna say, when you get masters, it takes 15,000 RP, right? The pred cap to get into top 750 pred for PC is 267,000 RP. Dude,
That's a lot.
oh my god, 267,000 RP.
I
And
don't know what they're. You know what? It doesn't matter. They've never known.
No,
what
they
they're doing
haven't.
with
But at
their
the same
games,
time,
so.
it's just sad because all the people that are going to have egos now, and they're going to be like, I was Master 17, and then they just get hard stuck silver. Like,
well, yeah, because if they fix these issues for next season and going forward, yeah, all those people are going to be pissed when they can't get past gold.
Do you have like a rank number, or is it just like you're here in this section?
once you're in pred, you do.
Oh,
but
so
you have all the way up until master. You have 1 through 4.
That's what I was saying. Like,
but you're almost guaranteed to get it because it's all based on points that you get throughout the game. So unless you're just de-ranking intentionally, where you're going in and
it's all about how long you last.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to get the points back that you paid to get into the game, and then essentially if you go in and get 2 kills, last past the first ring and 2 kills, you'll get your points back.
Yeah, more than likely.
So then it's just a numbers game of how often you can play, and you're guaranteed to just rank up as long as you don't die first every single time. Well, that is the true grind.
Everybody rats now, and it is just, it's dumb. It sucks, and I wish it wasn't that way. The downside is if you see any content on Twitter about Apex and people hyping the game up, it's them posting skin ideas. And I'm like, dude, I understand you want a prestige skin for Watson, but you're going to add that to your list of your other 27 skins that you have for Watson already that you don't use. Because you can only see the hands of a skin. Like, what? I don't understand why everybody freaks out about cosmetics.
Okay, now that you said that, you reminded me of something else I saw. Speaking of hands that you can see on skins, apparently for the second or third time now, the devs of Overwatch have forgotten to color the hands in first person. So people are buying new skins, and then they go to punch, and the hand is totally the wrong color because it's a reskin.
So, dude, what is going on?
You buy a black skin and you punch and it's white. That's what's happening.
I remember the topic.
Okay.
Digital games people are saying they're being assaulted right now.
By the digital world?
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it. Because with Ubisoft, right? With Ubisoft, announcing that if your account is inactive, they can just delete it.
You will get a notification.
You do. You get an email that's like, "Hey, your account's been inactive for blah blah blah."
and then they'll delete it within. You have 30 days to log in, or they'll delete your account, which I really don't think they can
No,
do.
but the reason people are freaking out about it is because people are realizing that when you own digital games, that you don't actually own the game. You're essentially paying to just rent a game. And at any time they can just be like, nah, chief, you're done. And then just remove it.
It's really stupid what they're doing. I don't know how they can want to do that. Are they running out of server space? Like, I don't understand.
They're more down bad than everybody else.
So people are like, damn, I didn't realize they could do that. People are like, I mean, we've been telling you they can do that.
But they're deciding to do that, and that's just wild to me. Like, maybe, like, I could understand it if they find out it's pirated games, or, you know, it has something to do with harassment in a game or something like that they shut down your account. But just because you haven't logged in a year, that seems weird.
Yeah, it's weird. That's what doesn't make any sense, because then you could just, I mean, God forbid you had a high level account in Siege and you stopped.
Deleted.
So not deleting accounts that have games bought on the accounts.
They're not deleting accounts that have games bought on the accounts. I hope that's true. But I haven't seen I've seen a lot of opinion articles on this whole issue, and I've seen like one tweet that Ubisoft
they could clear the whole shit up if they just said something.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, if they say, if you've spent money on this account, we won't delete it, that's fine. But I thought how this originally came up was a person that has an active account with games on it got an email, and he posted the email publicly saying, what the hell?
Yeah, there are articles out there of Ubisoft's replying to certain people, certain article companies or whatever, the people who publish the news, and saying,
again, opinion pieces most of the time.
Well, they said that Ubisoft said that accounts that include purchased PC games are not eligible for deletion.
Good. So that's a good thing. But still, I wonder where that one that was on Twitter came from then, because supposedly that was an account with games on it.
Yeah.
Unless I don't know. I'd have to look more into it. So it would just, hopefully, it would just be for accounts that are inactive without purchase.
They're saying
games,
if it's purchased from the Ubisoft store. So if you have to play Siege, if you have Siege on Steam and it DRMs through Ubisoft, then they can still delete your account because you don't.
Interesting. Okay, so that still would affect.
At least that's how I can see it, because they specifically word, if you buy games, PC games purchased from the Ubisoft store won't be deleted. Accounts with PC games.
They should definitely clear that up with just a big public statement. They really should do that. Like, there's a lot of ways to interpret stuff on the internet. They should just clear that up.
Like, it's almost like a breach of contract. With
you know what's crazy is Rob actually had that happen to him on Origin. He had his old Origin account where me and him both played Battlefield a bunch together, and then he logged back in and his account was deleted, and it let him make a new account with the same exact login. And he's like, "Where the fuck's all my games?" And they were just gone. And he contacted support, and they said, "Oh, we're going to try and restore your account." And he got like one of his 9 games back or something. But it deleted all his information.
Quality.
So he didn't have any saves or anything.
Quality.
He just re-downloaded everything, but he had to restart.
Rip.
What else? I jump-started my PC yesterday. I kick-started that bitch.
Thank goodness. New cases, more spaces.
Oh man, this thing is blowing cold air. It's beautiful. I love it.
Thomas, we actually ended up going with Antec cases, and they're quite nice. It has an onboard temp reader that you can set up too. It's quite fancy. They're not like super pretty or anything. They're definitely not a super aesthetic. They're way more functional, but
Yeah, but they work
like
really nice. I got the cord works clean as fuck with them. I like it.
There's so much room for activities
Yup.
in there. It's great.
And
Um,
I replaced her computer a couple days ago. I did mine yesterday, and it turns out that my motherboard doesn't have a place to put a normal power button.
Is that why you had to invent one?
Yeah, because my power button, this
Yes.
motherboard is specifically designed to work with the other case, which has its power button built differently, which is just a little 2-pin thing instead of a fucking 6-pin or whatever, which pissed me off.
bottom line, if you're out in the market looking for a pre-built, don't buy an Omen PC.
Omen sucks.
Unless you're ready for headaches, since it is a true custom build from HP. They have retrofitted things onto their motherboard, so it only works with that case.
Yeah, to the point where even if like your cooler breaks, like my cooler broke, they have fucking screws in places that you have to have a very specific. You have to have a small hand and a small screwdriver and a lot of effort to get that bitch out.
What are we trying to get out of what?
And not just that. That Omen case was so small, we had to buy a specific cooler for we could only buy, what did we end up getting? But we could only buy a single fan.
Yeah, which was
cooler.
hard.
You have no option to do like liquid cooling or anything because there's not enough space in the case.
Which in this one I might end up switching. Get something that's gonna cool it better in the future.
Don't buy
Omen, please. Pre-builds are great because, you know, you can get a lot of decent parts for not, I mean, for still crazy prices than what it used to be. But
they've come down a little bit.
You just don't get as much bang for your buck. I mean, this motherboard's old too. That's the, you know, but other than that, it's run flawlessly. Aside from the cooler breaking.
Get that new motherboard set up, easy.
It's gonna be so nice.
I wanted to quickly mention another thing that I thought of last week. For any old people that are here, elder millennials.
Yes.
Did y'all see that they're going to come out with a Twisted Metal TV show?
Yeah, I'm miss me with that. It's Netflix.
I don't know how to feel about it. Okay, I know, and that's what upsets me because it's like I want to like it, but I'm scared because they always jack up all
they could just like
shit.
Just blow by our expectations and just make it like a serious drama like Grey's Anatomy. Like,
I don't know. I just
a mystery.
Look, I'm making that drop.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm tempted to watch it.
Days of Our Lives type stuff.
I'm tempted to watch it.
Days of Our Lives slapped.
It did though, actually. It did. I think it premiered today.
What, Days of Our Lives? Been around forever, girl.
No. The Twisted Metal show.
We're gonna end up watching it.
Yeah.
I love Twisted Metal. I was just looking at some of the older games on fucking PS5 the other day when I didn't my computer was out of commission. Or when we were not computer out of commission. That and when Shayla was
needed washing.
Yeah, when she was really bad when she first came home. And she was still fucking drowsy. I was looking through them and I'm like, oh, these are like the original. This is Twisted Metal, the original one. It's these, like, I'm like, I didn't realize they had these old ass games on here. I also didn't realize that Skate never came out on PlayStation.
Shame.
Because I really wanted to play Skate. And I was like, I don't feel like going to get
Tony Hawk's Pro
the
Skater
Xbox
3
and plug it in and all. I just wanted to play Skate so bad. And I was like, looking to see if there was a way to do it. Couldn't find the Steam link. I was so disappointed.
It's here somewhere.
Yeah, I just couldn't find it. But it'd be like that.
You guys excited for any games coming out later this year?
That is
Shit.
a good question. Am I excited for it? What games come out this year?
Dragon's Dogma 2, Armored Core 6.
Oh, what was this? What was that other one?
When does Liza P come out?
Never.
Let me see.
Isn't that soon?
That's
Is that
probably- I think it's
October? Is
October.
that September?
Armored Core was the other one.
Now I won't play it, but I'm looking forward to Bobo playing it. September.
The
October,
combat in it,
something
I
like
hope they improve the combat because the combat felt kind of.
that. Yeah, I
The
hope they
combat felt
improve
kind
as
of.
well, but I'm still
It felt
excited
very
about it.
It was kind of like.
It felt very.
Yeah,
basic.
it was kind of. It was slash dodge dodge.
Not in a good way.
Yeah,
I
it wasn't.
agree.
It wasn't intuitive. It wasn't. You know, it was just. It was the same shit. It was kind of boring.
Too much slash dodge.
I see everybody
Yeah.
talk about this
It's
game.
very basic. And there is a new Super Mario Brothers game.
This is
coming
August
out.
Mario
24th.
Brothers.
I will look into.
Oh, this is a FromSoft game.
Super
Oh, this game's
Mario?
going to be hard as fuck.
Payday 3. We're all excited about that because I feel like that will be a group game
For the
us.
Wii
Oh, I got the
in
ultimate.
chat.
I'm just so you guys know.
This guy is saying,
I bought it twice because, dude.
What?
So I had to buy it. I wanted to buy the collector's edition to get the collectibles for Payday 3. I had to buy that
Yeah.
edition for PS5.
Oh, that's right.
So I
you
have
did.
the
That's
collectibles
right.
for the game.
Where did we buy it
GameStop.
through? We bought it on GameStop, right? Yeah.
Because I wanted it.
Yeah.
But I've never seen Armored Core. I bet you this game's gonna be hard as fuck because I didn't realize it was made by FromSoft. Oh wait, a new action game based on the concept of the Armored Core series that uses the knowledge game from it's FromSoft though.
yeah. They made
Yeah.
I think the last Armored Core one that they made directly was
It was a-
4.
Oh my god, this looks fucking crazy.
Yeah. And it will be. And it will be.
Bro, this looks like super duper fast and absolutely chaotic like Dark Souls.
Don't forget, by the way, the day before is supposed to come out this year.
Dude,
in,
that
like,
game isn't
November.
real.
It's not. I don't think it's real either, but I really want to see what happens because this drama saga that is just crazy.
Before.
Armored Core comes out in less than a month. Fuck, I have to play Armored Core too. God damn it. Why are so many games?
There is. There's so many games. Yeah, I don't think Day Before exists, but
Dude, I've had Day
Again,
Before on my
the
wish list
drama
for
surrounding it's
so
hilarious.
long, waiting for this
Uh-huh,
fucking game
me
to come
too.
out. Oh, I removed it because I know it doesn't exist. Because they keep changing.
Get rid
it.
of
What is
that
this
false
game?
hope.
I think I did too. Well, no, you probably didn't remove it. It got pulled from the store.
Oh, maybe.
So it probably wasn't even there
What is this
anymore.
game? Screenshots fucking suck.
And the new Mortal Kombat game comes out, I think, in September? The new Mortal Kombat 1 retelling of Mortal Kombat.
Oh, the one where
that
Liu
thing?
Kang is the fucking.
that looks-
Where the Liu Kang's the god
Oh, is
instead
it the
of what's his
multiverse
name?
theory going on in that bit? Yeah, look interesting.
Yeah, where Liu Kang's the god instead of Raiden. It does look interesting.
It looks interesting. It looks good. The
I'm
kills
really
look
sad
great.
that this game got
Finisher.
pushed back.
Which
Angerfoot.
one? Dude, Angerfoot looks so
Angerfoot
funny.
was so fun.
That's right. You
I
played,
played
the
the
demo.
shit out of the demo.
How long did it get pushed back?
It did say coming soon. It got pushed back to 2024.
Well, I mean, I'd rather wait for a game.
I
to
hope
be
it comes
good
out
than
at some
have it
point
rushed
because I have been waiting for this game. I'm so excited for that game.
out. Oh, and then Phantom Liberty comes out for Cyberpunk
Okay.
in September. too, I
Now
think. But
in
again,
terms
then
of
then they
in
can't
terms
100%.
of that game, right? I'm gonna have to fuck around and actually replay it when that DLC comes
They're
out.
supposed to have changed a
This-
lot. Like the
Yeah.
battle
Dude,
system's supposed to
they're
be completely
adding
different.
they're adding you know what? I have something saved. Let me find it real quick.
No,
They're supposed to wow, I can't believe
spit it off the top of your dome.
Oh, and I forgot the new Pikmin game is out too. I might have to buy that for the
Pikmin? I
Switch.
don't think I ever played Pikmin.
Dude, Pikmin is such a vibe.
Really?
If you haven't played a
I haven't.
Pikmin game, I'm not talking
Oh,
to you,
okay.
I'm
Talking to
talking
me.
to listeners. If you haven't you haven't played a Pikmin game, you should try it. I think there was 3 Pikmin games
Yeah.
prior, and they were so good. They were so fun.
Nintendo had them low-key jams.
I'm ready for it. I need
These
to
guys are
look at that.
fucking lame.
Just
The first thing
reminded
they
myself.
asked is a question about, do you think Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty will add more fucking romance to the game? Who
More
cares?
sex?
I hope not.
Who fucking cares?
Thomas says, "Where's
the bobs?
Don't make me go to Nexus Mods and add this shit myself.
I'm gonna tell you the things that they said. Phantom Liberty is the biggest DLC they've ever made. CD Projekt Red, and they made Blood and Sand and the 2 DLCs for The Witcher that are apparently massive. And they said this is going to be bigger than that. They're adding a new faction. They're adding vehicle combat, which people have been asking for forever. They're adding so you can fight on vehicles, shoot, whatever. They're adding an improved and new law enforcement system. Which they said is going to be better for people who are good at driving. It's going to send if they deem you're cybernetic, they're going to send people with cybernetics to combat you. They're the dudes that you could never fight, the biggest guys.
The med people.
Yeah, the really big dudes that are not the big dudes, but the ones that show up and just kill everybody. They can actually be called now, just entirely from what I've been hearing, and they're apparently not stupid. The one part that gets me the most excited is you can now become a cyber psycho. You can't stack yourself out with cybernetics like we do now. They said every time you add one, it adds percentage to your cyber. So you can play as a cyber psycho. But I'm pretty sure you get debuffs.
The relic.
I thought it was too.
Okay.
But they're saying that you can now become a cyber psycho because they're just like, I don't know if there's a
what happens when you go cyber psycho though? Like,
that's what I'm wondering. They haven't said anything about it.
You just lose control of your character and you just watch him go around slaughtering.
It looks like
people?
it does. It looks like it does. Like, it makes it look like you're drunk on your screen or something, and you're just nuts. But I don't know. That's what I've seen gameplay, like a gameplay teaser of it, and I can't tell if it was the actual gameplay of the cyber cycle or not. But it looks. I mean, the improvements they're adding look crazy. So I hope they are.
I mean, they did a good job with the Witcher DLC, so
I'm just hoping that the actual improvements to the game show up.
Yeah.
I wish they would say.
I'm biased.
I wish they would say exactly.
I still haven't played the first game.
The first game of
Cyberpunk.
Oh, the original, yeah.
I still haven't played through it.
So let's see if I can find an actual patch note so I can actually talk about it.
For what?
Because they're adding like new stuff to it. I'm trying to see if I can get an actual accurate description of what they're adding. They have something about dog. It said they're adding a new area called Dogtown.
Oh, where all the dogs are there? Oh, hell yeah.
An area called Pacifica.
Yeah.
New vendors, new side quests, new gigs, new weapons, clothes, and vehicles. Apparently, they're saying new narrative choices, and it's going to have a big impact, but they always talk about that, and then the impact
I'm a big impact.
Thing. I'm going to big impact you.
What? A.
We worked skill tree. They just reworked the whole thing. Skills are actual skills.
Word.
Instead of just percentage-based buffs. There's also a relic skill attribute that'll bring a new gameplay style and changes to the system. You can now do finishers and deflect bullets with a katana. Fuck, dude, that sounds cool. Armor and defense stats are not tied to clothing anymore. So you can wear whatever you want, because that was something that people had to do, was figure out what outfit they wanted to wear so they could look how they wanted to.
True.
And make it and max out the stats too.
But it was rough.
Now armor stats are tied to cyberware. cyberpsychosis mechanic. It'll debuff your stats if you have too many implants. There's also a new animation system where V can now see cyberware installation from their perspective. Oh, let's see. Police will now engage in combat and chases when a crime is committed. A 1-star response leads to an investigation. 4-star response will have MaxTac deployed on you. If MaxTac gets deployed and you fight them off, it'll trigger a mini boss of sorts, is what they're saying.
Hey, yo.
Vehicles, you can now shoot out of them, and vehicles can have built-in weapons to engage in vehicular combat.
Oh, hell yeah. Dolan Man about to get a fat tip from me. Wait, hold up.
New enemies and enhanced AI. Enemy variety and AI will see a massive improvement. You can now vehicle purchasing and stealing. Vehicles will not be purchasable via messages, but will be purchasable via a website. A new website. Vehicles can be stolen, but there would be a small mission and objective attached to the same. They're adding new UI changes.
Interesting.
The expansion can be accessed and started separately. More diverse and less similar weapons.
Good. Those changes are pretty good.
I like it.
In my personal opinion.
Yeah, it says the game will reduce the number of the same guns with different stats or remove them completely. New open world activities. They said they haven't announced completely what that's going to be. I hope the cyberware shit sounds fucking cool. So
I would like more reason to actually play the game, because each time I either ran into bugs that made me mad or I just got bored.
yeah, because
really
the gameplay loop was boring. There just wasn't any. It was you ran in and you find your 2 guns and you play those over and over and over. And it's just dumb. Why did I randomly click on Twitter and the account saw saying, "Do you want to play a game?" and they posted a phone number.
Call it.
Live on air. Ask if it's Pickle Rick.
It's kind of weird though.
Oh, it's apparently like a voicemail or something. Somebody said, "I will not be. I'm not calling it."
It's a phone number to the White House.
Somebody texted it.
Did he ask if they had any big titty?
Oh, they say, it's just an
alien
ad.
GFs.
I'm not doing it. It's just an ad. People are texting it, and it's just sending them links and ads and shit.
Oh, cool.
Lame. I was hoping to be something cool, like when you find the number in Dying Light and you call it, and it's the Haran helpline.
I was hoping they had more information on the aliens. Like.
Thomas really
just supposed to see if the alien had big booba.
Yeah, I mean, how else do we know if they're friendly?
You guys got Mongo Galanga dudes?
I mean, I feel like that's a good indicator of you being friendly. I mean, it's a good indicator of me wanting to be friendly.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And on that note, that's going to be the end of the podcast today. I actually have a notebook now. So I'm going to try and write down because I had so many ideas and I was thinking about them and I'm like, fuck, I should really write those down. And then I think Thomas hit me up and we started playing something and I forgot to write them down. So
right for you.
I'm going to try and be better with the podcast topics so we're not sitting here in silence for 30 seconds while one of us tries to find a topic.
Oh, you mean topics like I used to do?
Topics like you used to do, but not as serious, you know what I'm saying?
I could have done them not serious.
That's what I said. I said,
God.
Yeah.
I'm just complaining to complain.
It's crazy.
Anyway, podcast peeps, you guys have a good night. Take it easy and come to the Twitch because the people on Twitch would like to meet you too. I want to know if anybody actually watches the podcast that's not part of the Cheek Squad already. Like if somebody random has found the podcast and you've made it this far into the episode, 54 minutes and 30 seconds. Just tell me.
Tell us that you watch.
Listen. Yeah.
Subscribe, hit the bell.
Subscribe, hit the bell, leave a like.
Send an email.
Leave a like. Send me your dad's phone number.
Ooh,
have a good night.
We'll text it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.